I crafted the most illegal Pokemon battle of all time, and in this video I will show you exactly how I did it. If you want to see why I did it, then check out the video in the description or in the icon in the corner to see how I trolled a bunch of Pokemon commentators with this totally fake battle. Without further ado, let's get into it. On turn 0, we see Ditto transforming to a Kyurem White, which is actually nowhere to be seen on the field. For this effect, we had to take 3 videos, one of Ditto being sent out, one of Ditto transforming, and then finally a third of just Kyurem being sent out, and stitched it all together to make it look like Ditto performed the impossible. On turn 1, we see Urshifu Gigantamax into the wrong form of Urshifu. For this, I took 2 separate videos and spliced them together partway through the Dynamax animation. We also see Indeedee use Fake Out into Kyurem White, despite the Psychic Terrain. The Kyurem White is actually holding an air balloon, and the flinch text is covering up the air balloon popping message. Lastly, Calyrex is actually revealed to be a Zoroark, and in one of the battles where we had to start over to get a different Pokemon in, we just switched Calyrex out for a Zoroark and gave it the eject button. On turn 2, we see Zacian use Steel Roller into Kyurem White, a move that it can't normally learn. We picked Steel Roller because it has its own cinematic animation that gets rid of everything else on the field, meaning that it was perfect for splicing in while the real Zacian used Iron Head. To get Zacian to use Steel Roller, we had to use a Zoroark that knew Copycat, and Copycat a Miltank actually using Steel Roller. You can actually see where we messed up and forgot to clip the Psychic Terrain out for the rest of the turn. On turn 3, Cosmog uses Hyper Beam into a Chilanberry Indeedee. Cosmog is actually a Zoroark that used Hyper Beam. However, to get Indeedee to drop to the Hyper Beam, it was level 25, and if you look very closely during the video, you can actually see where I covered up that it was level 25 with the level 50 mark. On turn 4, Cosmog skips the recharge turn and just knocks off into Calyrex, which actually loses its rider and is now Spectrier. For this, we obviously had to take multiple takes, and I just spliced it in between. However, when Zacian uses Crunch into Shedinja, the move has no effect. This is because during the turns where we had to switch things out, Inteleon was able to come in and soak the Shedinja, turning it into a water type and therefore making Crunch ineffective. And there you have it. That's how I've made the most cursed Pokemon battle in the world. If you want to see what I used it for, then you can check out the video right here. And if you want to see the full battle uncut, then click this other one right here.